Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Cub. Today we're playing some Minecraft from the Hermitcraft Season 11 server, and we got a fun episode for you guys today. We're going to be working on a lot of things, some farms, some shops, and of course the Nautilus Race course that was announced last time. We got a lot of hermits attached to that, and speaking of the Nautilus Race course, first thing we're going to do today is we're going to basically start to place down conduits in the river out here. Not only this first part of the river, which I'm going to be handling, but also all the way down this part of the river, down to this part of the river, and basically following this river all the way out to Rendog's place. We're going to be placing conduits all the way along here. Probably going to need at least 24 conduits or so, which should make it, a river that can then be basically traversed by anybody at any time without the use of water-breathing potions. So in order to do that, we got to visit the shopping district, which is starting to come along here. We've had some shops popping up and shops coming up very recently. Let's see what this is new. Impulse buys. This is Impulse's shops, his book shops, and a bouncing llama. Love a bouncing llama. And yeah, we also have over here, yes, Jevin's shop coming soon, relocating the rusty anchor. So let's see, conduits 15, sponge 4, we're 8. So I think, and we got tridents as well. I think what I'm going to do, is this also for sale? Oh no, this is the anchor stuff. He has to build that. Okay, yeah. Man, I wish he had prismarine though. But I guess we're going to buy these 2 conduits because we're going to need a bunch of them. 15 diamonds, that's not too bad. There is no ender chest, but since he's in the process of rebuilding, we give him a pass for this. Alright, conduits have now been paid for. We got 2 of them. I think we have 1 back at our base. Let's just go this way to get back to our base quickly, of course, because we now have this lodestone teleportation system, which we can utilize. So instead of flying that way, we fly this way. And we should get back any moment. There we go. Beautiful. Love to see it. Alright, and then we just reset. Skadoosh. Katapow. Alright, very nice. Alright, let's see if we have any conduits here. I think I have 1 in the storage system that's acting as the filter, and we have 1 extra. So 3 conduits are not going to be enough to cover the whole length of the Hermitscraft River. So we need to get some more conduits. Luckily, I checked in my chest here, and we have 9 Hearts of the Sea, which is a pretty significant number. That would put us, if we combine these, would put us at 12 already. However, we don't have any substantial number of Nautilus shells. We don't even have enough Nautilus shells to make 1 conduit, which is pretty rough. So we got to go talk to Jevin. Jevin has an AFK fishing operation, which he gets Nautilus shells from, and so he might be able to help us out. Jevin! Hello!
Yo, what's up, Cubby?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Where are you at? Oh,
I'm here, yeah.
Just
How's it going?
ninja. Pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I got a question for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
You got any more of these conduits?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I might.
Okay.
Let's go. Hold on. Let's go down here and check. Let's go check. So,
Alright.
I have 1 Heart of the Sea and a single Nautilus shell. We're doing pretty good. First off, how many do you actually need?
I'm gonna need a lot. I got a big project. We're gonna be making a Nautilus Grand Prix type thing. We need like 25, 30 Nautilus. Not Nautilus, sorry, conduits in total.
Oh my god.
We want to cover the whole river. The whole river.
Okay. Well, let's step outside. Step into my office.
Step into your office. Okay, okay.
Step into my office.
This is the official
so
office.
I'm still digging, but I have probably 5 conduits out there.
A lot of beacons, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then also step into my secondary office.
Okay.
Secondary office. This is the fishing lab. This is where we do all of our sciencey fishing stuff.
This is where you get the shells, huh?
This is where I get the shells.
I see. Okay.
So down here, we
got a whole operation here.
Oh yeah, we're fully established, but
nice.
we've got boxes of shocker boxes or books, and so in this chest over here, I've got another 50. Well, that's total 55.
Okay.
So that's gonna get us started.
Gotcha.
So with the ones outside, we can borrow those, bring them back, and we're done. You know, I think we're at 10. Which means we're gonna need Hearts of the Seas. That's a big operation.
Okay, I got a couple. I got about nine or so hearts to see. I'll give these to you.
Okay.
I'll give these to you. What do you think this would cost, 16. Though? What do you think this would cost?
Ooh.
What are we thinking? It is for a group project.
Okay.
It is for so it's.
How about this?
Yeah.
How about this? I'm willing to donate to the group project, but the event has to be sponsored by the Coral Shop.
Ooh, okay.
Be like, yeah, guys, all of today's festivities are brought to you by iJevons Coral Emporium. Buy your coral today.
Okay, yeah.
I need it.
Do we need a billboard? One billboard?
We need a billboard, yeah.
Okay, I can do that. I can do that. So Jevon's going to be getting us some Nautilus shells, which is going to be fantastic. And we're also going to go hunt for some Hearts of the Sea with him during a live stream. In the meantime, though, we got to work on some of the pathways around here. Hello, donkey, who's trying to get my golden carrot. I see you, bro. I see you. There you go. One golden carrot for you. No more. So we're going to basically go and we need to get some mud because we got this hay bale shulker box sitting here. And we need to start to fill out some of these pathways here. Alright guys, so we got ourselves a little bit more of the pathway now placed down. We got some packed mud down, and it goes all the way out here behind our bee farm now, and all the way out almost to where we have some of these cows and sheep and rabbits and sniffers back here. Yeah, some of which have, been automated already. So that's fantastic. However, we have a little bit of a more pressing issue than the packed mud now. We're down to our last 16 rockets. Now, we could just go over to Wells' shop, buy some rockets, because we do have some, we got some diamonds in here and stuff, so that's something we could do, but I like to make my own stuff, so usually I have a bunch of rockets just sitting here, and I can come by and pick some up from this shelf, but as you can see, the shelf is empty, and there's no rockets being fed in back here to these chests. So, I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to change that today. We're going to make a fully automatic rocket production area behind here so I can always have rockets in this shelf, always stocked and always ready to go for us. And the way we're going to do this is if we come down here onto our newly pack modified area, we can come down this way and go down the steps. These steps lead down to our kelp farm currently. If I make my way down here and boost this way, here is our kelp farm, which is currently powering all of our furnaces up above us. And down here is where we're going to make two farms today. We're going to make, number one, a sugarcane farm, so we can get a bunch of paper, and number two, a gunpowder farm, so we can make a bunch of rockets, as well as a bunch of TNT. So, we got a lot of stuff to dig out here, a lot of area to dig out here, a lot of redstone to place down, which actually reminds me, we might have to go mining for some redstone here because I'm actually out. Or actually, we could buy some from villagers. Might be the way to go. But either way, got a lot of space to dig out, a lot of things to do, so let's get started. Alright everybody, welcome back. You saw in that time-lapse there a little bit of the digging we did, and we also did a bunch of digging and building here on stream. And we now have a giant hole that leads all the way down to about 40 blocks beneath the surface, which I think is the space we need. We need like roughly a 40 by 40 area. I've also started to place down some decoration. We got some deep slate bricks. I used a smelter to get some cracked deep slate bricks, and we're going to make some more stone bricks like this as well. We also have a little bit of a pattern on the side wall, which I think we're going to repeat on the other walls. If I just drink a night vision potion, we can see it a little better there. Yeah, there we go. So we got like this little structure here of some stone bricks, cracked stone bricks, and deep slate bricks. And I think it's only missing one thing, and I think that thing is I want to add sort of like stripes of light, but not light that comes into this area, because this area is going to be where the farm is. Instead, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put some backlighting of frog lights behind tinted glass. I think that's what we're going to do, like with like some stripes here. Would be kind of cool, like sort of following this like pattern here. Maybe make like a little like circle, like a little eye type thing here or something. Could be kind of cool. I'm going to try it and see how it looks. But otherwise, we're going to keep this same pattern on this side and this side and this side. And then, of course, we got to build the farm in the middle here. Well, this creeper farm is coming along nicely. We got the walls done now with the deep slate bricks, and we also have some water streams down now where the creepers are going to actually end up perishing down below. You see we have a couple of areas where they're going to get burnt up on some soul campfires. We also got the backlighting. We got the frog lights behind the tinted glass. I got to use this trick more. This is actually a really cool trick. It's a way to get lighting without actually having lighting, so kind of a cool trick there. But we still have to build the actual farm. However, before that, we got some exciting developments. Jevin has messaged me, and he says he has the conduits that we seek. So we're going to go out to Jevin's place. Let me just go on up these stairs. Whoa, a little quick. We're going to go up these stairs and head on over to Jevin's place. Which ship is he on? He's on this ship. There he is, Jevin.
Yo, what's up, Cubster?
What's going on, man?
I'm just doing a little bit of organizing.
Just doing pirate stuff out here, man.
Oh, I love pirate stuff. Like, you would be surprised how easy it is to take from your storage room. I mean, never mind. No, never mind. Nothing.
Yeah, that's very pirate of you, I would say.
To be fair, I just kind of consider it our storage room now. It works pretty well, honestly.
Okay.
It makes you feel less bad.
Yeah. Sure.
So
But
I'm
Jev,
assuming you're here for the conduits.
you owe me for the conduits. Yep.
All right. Step into the lab.
Let's do it.
So, I had to fish quite a bit to get to this. So,
That's what I heard. I mean,
yeah.
You were here fishing for hours and getting Nautilus shells. You got a bunch of saddles.
Let's go to statistics real fast. I'm gonna go to fish caught. I think here. Let's fish caught's 11,700. We're locked in, Cub. I'm
gonna see what I'm at. Fish caught
45.
233.
Wow. Okay. You actually did a little bit of fishing. Not bad. So in the chest here.
Let's go.
25 total conduits. You'll need to go ahead and craft the rest of those if you want. But
Yeah. Might as well, Might as well. So, just grab some of these conduits.
All of this hard work, right?
Bam. Yep.
I want a billboard.
25.
I want a fancy billboard, and I want it to say something extremely Cub clever because you're good at that stuff.
What a guy. Jevin coming through for us today with 25 conduits. These are absolutely beautiful. This is a lot of conduits, too. Like, these are a lot of shells. Thanks to Jevin for, fishing for us. Doing the AFK fishing so we don't have to. Very much appreciate it. And don't worry, we're going to be making a nice big billboard for him. And, yeah, I'm sure he'll get some sales from this as well as people decorate their areas. So, obviously, we got to put down these 25 conduits throughout the entirety of the river here that goes outside of our base. Let me actually show you where exactly this whole course is going to go. So if we just follow above, so the course is going to start here under the bridge that we upgraded last time, that XB initially made. Then it's going to go underground, or not underground, under a, well, actually kind of underground, through a tunnel here, right here. It's going to come this way. Come over here, go underneath this bridge that we built a while back through this tunnel. Come out here, down this way, past Mumbo's area right here. He has got some beautiful terraforming here. Gonna come underneath Gem's bridge here, right past Green's area there, and Scar's Cliffs that I believe he's working on at the moment right now. Come down through here, come across here, through here. Gets pretty narrow in some parts here. Then open up here where it's going to go between Wells's and basically turn here at the village near Pearl's area. It's going to go under Pearl's bridge. Keep turning here, so you actually do like a 180 here. Come down this way next to Scar's area. Then eventually make its way down to False. Again, getting a little bit narrower. Looks like False has done some terraforming of the ground here. Under False's bridge, out past this part of False's base. Down here towards Ren, where it sort of opens up a little bit more. At which point it comes underneath Ren's bridge. And then it's going to come probably down into this area here. And then this will be the end of the race at this point. Now, we have now had many hermits commit to this race. So I'm going to show you guys a map here of the race course we just ran and who's going to do each section. So I'm going to do the start and like the first section where we have our tunnels. Then Assume is going to take over from the end of the second tunnel rather to Gem's bridge. Green's going to then take over and do a section between Gem's bridge and Scar's cliff area. And then Scar is going to do the whole area from his cliff to Pearl's bridge. Pearl's going to go from her bridge to where False's area starts. False will do her whole area. And then once False's section is done, then Ren is going to make the remainder of the course underneath his bridge and the finish line. So the whole reason why we got all these conduits is to basically make it as easy as possible for the hermits to build and work throughout this river, especially since they're going to be doing most of it underwater. We don't want them to be able to or have to get a whole bunch of water breathing potions. We want there to just be conduits pretty much the entire length of the river, so that they can, you know, make whatever they want to, however they want to. Yeah, pretty easily. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing here. So let's just make sure we get this going. There we go. So we'll just make full power conduits all throughout this river. There we go. And then we're going to need this guy here. I'll do this one. We might need to go get more prismarine eventually, but we'll just basically make these wherever we need to. There we go. So that should have a pretty good range on it as well. As long as we have like a lot of open space, like this is a ton of open space, we'll probably put it like on the surface more or less. But if there's like a super shallow section of the river, we might actually bury these underground so that they're not visible. Just so people have the most space to utilize for their section of the race. So now, we just got to see where this conduit gives out. Where we lose the conduit underwater breathing effect. So it looks like that's still good here. They do have a pretty big range of about 96 blocks at full power. So pretty decent range. Let's see here. Here we ran out. So we'll put another one here. This is about 10 or so blocks deep. So I think what I'll do, I'll come down here. Put one in this section here, and then we'll just keep doing this throughout the entirety of the rest of this river. Alright everyone, welcome back. You can see here we got some conduits now placed down. Here is one such conduit as an example. Full powered conduits, all of these. We have 22 of them now down throughout the river, which is pretty close to the 25 that I estimated we might need. You can see how far apart they are. They're about, I would say, 75, 80 blocks apart. Just wherever the conduit, like the previous conduit left off, I found that spot and placed down another one. So they could be placed technically further apart, but I wanted to make sure that even if a conduit was like down at the bottom of the river and you had like a pathway coming all the way over to the side here, we wanted somebody to be covered regardless. So yeah, 22 conduits in total, so that should work to cover the entirety of this river system for any hermits that wish to build something for the Nautilus race. And yeah, looking forward to seeing what people build. Some of these conduits like in here are underwater. Some of them are above water, like this one down here. But yeah, we have total coverage throughout the whole river now, so Nautilus Race coming very, very soon. After defeating a couple of drown that stuck around for the Conduit party, we decided to head back to the base and finish up our creeper farm. Alright everyone, welcome back. As you can see, we now have our farm complete. So we basically have 4 big towers that are going to only be able to spawn creepers, and then they get pushed off, pushed into a water stream, and then burned down below. We have now hooked up, and now it's actually hooked up, a redstone lamp, or a copper bulb, I should say. Rather, not a redstone lamp at all. To some other copper bulbs, and this is what basically is going to activate the entire thing from a single button press over here. We've also kind of like filled in the roof a little bit as well. We got a little bit of lighting back here with some frog lights coming from the ceiling in the middle 2 sections. So I think it looks pretty cool. I'm interested to see how it looks when it's running. So let's just get back here. It'll probably be a little dark, but let's just turn it on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, so then we should see these go off. Yep, there we go. And then it goes off. Yes, very good. And yeah, then it should come back on. Nice. And the way I think we should probably like be seeing this is we should probably get out some like night vision potions. There we go. Now we can see it a little bit better. So we can see each and every one of the levels. Just going to double check are putting out water on every tower. Looks like they're good. Yep. 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 And yep, sweet. Okay, awesome. So it looks like it's working. And so now we just basically leave this running. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this. I'm going to head back out this way. And we're going to see, I'm going to put away all this stuff in my inventory because we got a lot of junk and stuff from when we were building this up. But when we get back, we're going to see how much gunpowder we have down below. Alright everyone, so it's been about 10 minutes. We still have some stuff going through the sorter, as you can see from these indicator lamps, indicating that stuff is processing. But we're going to head down and see if we got any creeper spawns and any gunpowder from our farm yet. Hoping we have, I don't know, maybe a couple dozen would be nice. Like a stack in total would be nice. But we shall see. The way we get down there is actually pretty straightforward. We just drop down this water chute, and then we're down here. And yeah, this is the area where we collect stuff. And yeah, we got some gunpowders. Oh yeah, we also have the torches we gotta collect. So there's a stack or so. Not bad. Can we get another stack maybe? We'll see. And yeah, we gotta make sure and get all these torches too. Nothing in this one. Okay. This one, yes. Yes, and yes. Okay. So we got 2.5 stacks. 2.5 stacks in total. I just want to make sure that this one is fine. Oh, and there we go. Yeah, nice. Some creepers dying there. Some creepers dying there. Good. So the farm works. Fantastic. So we should now have some gunpowder over here. Or maybe these. Oh, I don't have the, I forgot the hoppers here. That would be useful to put stuff there, yeah? Alright, good. We can do that right now. Let's just grab these. Should have some hoppers. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's just make sure and bop, bop, bop. There we go. Now that should come down to the right area. Alright, fantastic. So we got 3.5 stacks of gunpowder from just standing up at our base for 10 minutes. So, not shabby. Not shabby at all. While I'm very happy that our creeper farm is now completed and we're getting a bunch of gunpowder rolling in here, we do still have a lot left to do. Namely, we have to whisk the gunpowder away up a bubble column and combine it with a sugarcane farm, which will go here, which I intended to make today, but this farm took way longer than I thought, as did getting all the conduits and, yeah, placing all the conduits and things like that. So that'll have to wait until next time, as will rocket production, but it's coming soon. Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode. Farewell. Bonus Button clip. Also, by the way, Button fans, you'll be happy to know that XP has now moved Button from his base all the way over, so he's now sitting directly on top of Hypno's pyramid. So, Button on the move.